Breaking right now at 5, a body has been found less than a mile away from a missing teenager's home in Fairfax County. Jholie Moussa has not been seen since January 12th. We can tell you this body was discovered in Woodlawn Park in the Alexandria section of the county. WUSA 9's Peggy Fox has been covering Jholie Moussa's disappearance from the beginning. She joins us now live. So, Peggy, what have you been able to find out?
Well, police just gave us a briefing, and they could tell us very little, but we do have new information. We know that police were here in this park this morning, and at 11 o'clock, they discovered a body covered in debris, covered in leaves and debris, just behind the tennis courts here at Woodlawn Park. So they've been here all day collecting evidence. Now, Jholie Moussa lives about a half mile from this park. And I've been talking to the Moussa family today, and they are very distraught. There is no confirmation that it's 16-year-old Jholie Moussa, but she disappeared exactly 2 weeks ago today on January 12th, about this time of night. She was in her home, and she was with her twin sister. She told her twin sister that she would be right back. She had been Snapchatting with a strange man, according to her twin sister. And she left, walked out the front door, and was never seen again. Now, because the twins had planned to spend the night with friends that night, her sister did not think anything about the fact that Jholie did not come home that night. But by the time Saturday rolled around, the twin sister, Jholie, realized she didn't know where Jholie was. So she told her parents that night, Saturday night. Parents called police. But because Jholie left on her own, that there was no evidence she was in danger. And now today we have a body of a juvenile. We believe it's a young girl. The family, I just went to the home and talked to the family, and they are devastated. I talked to the mother. She's crying. Now, the family has made no official confirmation. They have not identified the body. They are very, very worried that it might be her. They're fearful it might be her. They're also angry at police. The mother said, they said she was a runaway. They said she was a runaway, and they wouldn't even interview the people we told them to interview. She said she would have much more about that, and we are hoping for some more detailed and official information coming up later this evening. I'm Peggy Fox, reporting live here in Alexandria. Back to you.
You know, Peggy, I want to effectively frame this for everyone. Your sound dropped off for a few seconds there. The parents were very critical of Fairfax County Police very early in this investigation. And correct me if I'm wrong, the FBI was involved in her disappearance as well.
The FBI was not involved in the beginning. Parents say they called police that Saturday night, July 12th, and it wasn't until Tuesday, the family tells me, that's when detectives finally interviewed some of the people that they were concerned about. A neighbor had seen Jholie standing on a corner a block from the house, and people were surmising that perhaps she was going to meet that strange man that she'd been Snapchatting with. There was also another strange incident where her phone was called by a cell phone of a 13 or 12-year-old boy in the neighborhood. The father told me he spoke with that boy, and the boy told him that a man with twist curls came up and asked to borrow the boy's phone. And so you wonder, who was that man? Why was he using a boy's phone to call Jholie? And they were really desperate for information and desperate for a full-fledged investigation from the start. We're not sure when exactly it became a full-fledged investigation, but at some point last week, the FBI did get involved. We know that people went down to Norfolk because there have been sightings the past week of people who thought they saw Jholie Moussa. And so the FBI and Fairfax County Police have been out there trying to find her. This morning, they were obviously here, possibly searching. It seems they were probably here searching because they found a body. We don't have official confirmation that it's Jholie Moussa, but the family is extremely worried that it is.
One last thing. When will we know? Are they giving you any indication of when they'll have an answer to that question, if this is Jholie or not?
We may know this evening. The mother told me we should know for sure tomorrow, an official confirmation. The mother told me that the body has been taken now to the medical examiner's office. we need to know cause of death as well. All we know right now is that there was a body found covered with debris. How did this person die? Who is this person? What happened to this person? All questions that we'll be trying to get to the bottom of tonight.
We need to keep that family in our thoughts and prayers right now. Undoubtedly, they will have a gut-wrenching wait ahead of them before we find out for certain. Peggy Fox there live for us. Thank you.
Absolutely.